Live on Chicano Tube, live on Chicano Street. I don't believe it. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that pinchy bell. And when you hit the bell, you got to hit the all button. That's why you're notified every single time that we go live here. Coming home, walking through the door of the family's house. Of course, the familia. Shout out to the familia. Love them. All of a sudden, I turn on YouTube and I couldn't believe my eyes. I couldn't believe my eyes. We're going to talk about it during this episode. Don't forget to hit that like, cabrones. Live on Chicano Tube, live on Chicano Street, the voice for Chicanos. I'm going to play some audio right now. And I'm also going to have gracias to Machete, man, for from the last pelea. I'm going to keep baptizing this bad boy right here, Puerto Vallarta. It just goes down smoothly. No, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not sponsored by Puerto Vallarta. But hey, if anyone wants to comment and at Puerto Vallarta, by all means. So let me start it off with this. Then we're going to talk about what we need to talk about. I'm also going to drop the link. And I'm also going to play an audio. So I'm going to drop the link. If anyone wants to chime in, call in. I'm going to play some audio and we'll go from there. All right? Palabra, cabrones. Give me 1 second. Just that sound too. It's like it's the bottle, hitting the ceramic pottery de Mexico, cabrón. That's what it is. Salud. It's only Monday. With this kind of topic, be fitting. You gotta tomar algo. Did I already put up the? Oh, I did. It's in the banner. Well, we got the first call of the night. Fred, can you hear me?
Fred.
Sorry about that. Can you hear me now? Sorry.
Oh,
about
no,
that.
yeah, brother. Yeah. Hey, I hope I'm not disturbing you anything right now, bro.
Absolutely not. This is my brother from another mother. New Train Car Club is in the Casa Salinas, California is in the house, man. Talk to me.
Yes, sir. Oh, you're on a live right now?
Yeah, I'm exactly on live right now. I put the caption on the live. I don't believe what I saw. I have some audio that I'm going to play right now for the people, and I want the Razas Court to bring their opinion on what they got to say about this matter.
Oh, okay, my brother. Okay, check it out. I was calling you. I didn't think you were on a live right now, bro.
All right, then. We'll tap back in because you already have my phone cuando quieres, güey.
Okay, all right. Then what do you want me to speak on it now or just call in on the live?
Let me play that audio first, and then you can speak on it.
Okay.
Sale vale, carnal. Hey, he called me for a personal call.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is my hermano, and he has he has the direct sale. This is my brother right here. So shout out to Two Face Entertainment, Salinas, California. I'll tap back in with you shortly.
All right, buddy.
Gilbo. That little shot of Puerto Vallarta, los nervios. I'm like, what did I? Man, here we go, gente.
It's live right now, bro. Let me look there now.
I have to give it up to the people.
Your host, live. I noticed somebody was talking about me. And you know what? Hey, shout out West Coast Graffiti for this one. But,
someone's talking about me. This podcasting shit is fucking crazy. It's like when your next door neighbors también, it spills over like that. You know what? I commend pulling up 1,000%. A lot of us don't do that. Don't do that. And don't jump the gun on the comments right now because the comments are going pinchy wild already on this one. Shit. Comments are going wild on this one. I haven't even given my 2 cents, but I want to hear this.
let's see what he has to say. Will he open the door? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see.
Shout out to you cabrones that are quick on the pinchy trigger, man, to just shoot things and stuff like that. If not, I wouldn't be caught up with the times. I'd be months and months behind, or at least a couple weeks.
Farmer's insurance. I'm gonna say maybe the E. Which one do you guys think it is? Is it this guy right here? E? Gil, you in there? Gil! I'm pretty sure that's his truck right there. Since he wants to talk, let's talk. He wants to talk.
The number is above, 831-205-1735. Is scrolling across the banner, cabron. But I know we're in different time zones. Nino America's in the casa. That's right, man. Well, I'm going to circle back around, man. We're going back on Nino America's channel, especially because November. We can't play with the people right now. They want fucking 4 more years of getting sniffed. We need to start doing the real shit. Anyways, this is crazy. So I heard this audio, and I said, okay, someone's going to talk to somebody. That sounds like a man right there. That doesn't sound like a man? Sounds like a grown man confronting things, not walking around things. The internet doesn't have to be the first place that we have to put shit on. Gente, that's why I created, I'm going to say this again and again until I'm blue in the face. This is why I created Content Creators Series of Fighting. Now I understand some shit's going to be on site. Obviously, some shit I guess is on site. I had mentioned it. We're just talking about this. Weren't we talking about this on Sunday? This is what we do, right? We cover the West Coast Chicano channels in California. Of course we do, cabrón. We stay in Califas, right? Everyone loves Cali. Everyone loves CaliTube.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
My brother Nino from Texas Tube is in the casa.
Salute, Chicano Tube and Chicano Street. What's up?
Man, that's right, man. How's the familia, first off, man?
Man, great, Mikey. Everything's going good. Business is booming.
I see you
great.
shining, man.
Praise God.
You shining like a comet.
Amen. Amen. Christ is Lord. Brother, I just want to say, epic live. Love him or hate him. Nobody's pulled up. I was watching it live. I couldn't even believe the title. And when the phone went black and he was bloodied up, I said, this is crazy. I just want to say this day and age, with the way social media is, y'all, what are we going to see next on the live? I would hate something really bad to happen, but it was very surprising to see. And again, this was an epic live. You ain't got to like him or respect him, but what he did, bro, is going to go down in history. Is pretty legendary, Mikey. What do you think?
Nino America saying this is stamped in the archives of
Yes.
online history. If there was history awards at the end, online, we got to start something. Me and you, cabron. We got to start some awards at the end of the year. But no. And on a serious tip, without naming names, exactly what you said. The gesture was, you know what? There's something to talk about. I went to talk to you like a man to your face, and didn't dilly dally around it. You can't lose respect doing that.
And I give him props, bro, for pulling up there. The only thing I see with that is, man, the ramifications of, law enforcement. Everybody's watching the phones nowadays. People just get hemmed up, just giving evidence away or committing such acts on a camera, or on a phone, should I say. But anyway, I just wanted to chime in and say that I was watching it live. I couldn't believe the title. I give props to Norby. He pulled up, and a lot of people won't even do that in this day and age. But I'll kick back and watch the live. Mikey, salute you, your wife, and your family, and shout out California.
Hey, I appreciate you. I'll be looking out for that thumbnail, cabron, so I can watch that video.
10-4.
For sure.
Orale.
Bye. Crazy. This is what he's showing the same kind of actions again. Give him a little bit of time, and what's he gonna do? His first reaction is not gonna be what he's gonna do. No. Slithery little snakes. Not the first reaction. It's got to be, hey, we got to huddle and then plan this out. I didn't come from that generation. But again, this is why we have Content Creator Series of Fighting. 1,000%. We'll empty the gas tank, man. Now, according to like what Nino said right now, absolutely. Who doesn't know there's cameras everywhere on every telephone pole? Who doesn't know that? if you're ignorant to that, you learned something just now. There's cameras on every block combing the whole place. And if there's not a camera, there's a satellite covering the whole thing. So again, this is what makes people want to act mature. Like we were talking about the car show incident just a couple weeks ago. Now this is Chisme Tube right here, gente. So if you're looking for something substantial, just tune off. We're going all Chisme right here because I don't believe this shit. I don't believe it. I had mentioned, you really want this to roll over off the cameras? People are going to start feeling some type of way because you're mentioning somebody that's respected. Let me just leave it at that. His fellas don't want to hear you. They're just going to want to go. I get it. I know. I get it. Again, this is why we can pull up to Chicano Tube and pull up on the platform. I'm going to continue some audio.
Yo, is this one your studio? I'm guessing it's one of these two because he parked his truck right next to it. Yo, I'm just here to talk. That's all. Just talk like men do. If anybody's gonna hold Raza accountable, let it be Raza. Yeah.
That was a good point. Again, people get upset, and I don't know why people get upset. I really don't. There's a real thing called self-hate. Self-hate. You just don't like yourself. Like you don't like your skin. And deny. Like where you're from, your bloodline. That means your bloodline, okay? I don't know why people trip on that. But the raza, which of course we know the raza just historically and organically came about in the Cesar Chavez movement. Now, it's older than that. It was just at the point where they put the label on it. And it was a good label. And it was a good little huelga bird. Pinche huelga bird. Mexicanos, they're Mexicans. Not knocking anybody. Not knocking anybody. But really, don't try to involve other people when it really is just a you thing. That's all I said from day one. You ain't got to pull up with 50, 60 people if it's just a you thing. There are those cats that say if one goes, we all go. The youngsters, watch out with those pendejos. Watch out. Just stay away, youngsters. It'll save you a lot of years of staring at the cement wall and thinking you're a tough guy. So if it's raza, then it's raza. If it's not a raza matter, it's not a raza matter. You don't got to try to speak for the raza. I'm just saying, if it's not in, because again, collateral damage is real. Shit, like I went up to my homie and I said, let's go. So one person involved. Now, how about there's 40 people involved? You got 40 potential families impacted by whose actions? That's all I'm saying. So a Mexicano, this is exactly what I'm hearing. A Mexicano, this is what a Mexicano does. This is what he does, cuz.
Oh, is that you? We might as well, this talk has been needing to happen, so let me ring the bell. I don't mean to be rude, but I need to find them so we could actually talk like real men. If not, we'll stay here either till my phone dies or he comes out.
A talk that needs to be had. Cabrones, hit that like, hit that pinche subscribe, breathe freedom. So WAC 100 and Norby's pulled to go spot and still didn't do shit. As far as do I think WAC 100 pulled up to a spot? Absolutely, 100%. I mean, I think so. But I mean, okay, so people get your address on the internet. People get your address on YouTube. And so they knock on your door. Have you ever, there's a saying that Mexicanos say, cabrones. I want you to remember this, okay? Because this is going to let you know what you need to deal with and what you don't need to deal with, period. It's called El que no debe, no teme. Yo no debo nada a nadie. Yo sé con quién tengo cuentas, pero yo no debo nada a nadie. That's what allows me to sleep at night. That means I ain't got no malicious nothing toward anybody, and I never backbit, told on, snaked. I think we're going to get into that right now, the snake part. Snaked, nothing. So I'm just saying that to say this. It helps me sleep easier at night. I'm not saying I had an easy life. Motherfuckers think I have an easy life. Just wait till I start getting invited on huge platforms. And then I'll probably put it more out there. It'll have more impact, right? And then we'll talk about it later on Chicano Street. But this is what men do. This is what Mexicanos do. Or somos Mexicanos, cabrones. We're going to pull up, or te quiero hablar cara a cara. So this is what Mexicanos do. If it's going to be a raza issue, then at least raza has to be involved. What does that mean? He's talking about the other individual.
Because we should be able to talk as men. As you can see, I have the protection. Just me by myself. Nobody else. Here looking for American Cholo. That's his truck right there.
I know a lot of the fucking comments right now. Mikey, that's not your business. And no, it's not. It's YouTube Landia's business, though. That's for sure. It's on you. It's YouTube Landia's business. But again, I don't laugh. The way the audio clip ends, shit just got real. Like a real moment just happened. Okay. And again, I'm walking in the house, and me and the wife are talking. She was editing some photos, and then I hear her calling me. What was I doing, honey? What was I doing? I was outside. I heard her calling me through la ventana, and I heard this.
Gil.
So again, el que no debe no teme. You want to knock on my door? Now, the comments will go crazy right now. The comments will be like, oh, yeah, that's a disrespectful thing to do. Don't ever come to the... This is a place of business. And, I mean, come on now. Let's keep it real. These places of business, which are these pinchy little podcast studios, they're fucking little party houses. Let's keep that a buck. They ain't got nothing but botellas over there. And they have their little parties. Come on now. It's not just business. So he could have easily 5 to 10 dudes right there of his homies. Easily, right? But without hesitation, this is what men do. Now, what about the recording of it? It's 2024. Motherfuckers, there's hashtags that say record everything. I'm just saying. I don't personally. Again, el que no debe, no teme. I guess you just, by reflex, life is going to teach you when you need to do what. But this was a conversation he wanted to have. Just a conversation he wanted to have. But I think there was by the time the first tap en la puerta, about a 2-minute time to plan and plot the move. It wasn't a reaction. The reaction is what it came natural. How you take it how you want to, whether it's you got off or whether it's you didn't because it was a bad situation and you're more mature than that to involve familias around you or whatnot, and you did it correctly. And you said, there's a place and a time, cabron. That can happen as well. There's about a 2-minute gap right here. About a 2-minute gap of plotting and planning going on. Atrás, las puertas. I think I forgot to drop the link. Someone commented. My bad. If anyone jumps in, we don't got to do the video. We'll just, we'll shoot over to the, ¿cómo se dice? We'll shoot over to the avatar. Yeah, we can shoot over to this avatar. Is the background showing or not? Yeah, it is. Is it? My bad, gente. I was playing around with this thing. I was getting caught up on this shit, man. All right.
Does anybody know which one it is? It's got to be one of these. Let's see. We got farmer's insurance. I don't think that's it. We do have this one. Oh, there he is, guys. There he is. Gil.
And that's what happened. The encounter took place. He wanted to go, lo quería buscar, lo buscó, empezaron a hablar, no. What happened? Pues, you know, I'm not a pinche detective, so I'm not doing that homework for you. Cálmanse, cabrones. But that's crazy. Right now, un pendejo is shitting bricks. Shitting. Doesn't know how to act. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I risk this? Why did I risk that? Because you got the temperament of a 15-year-old. You were 24 years old with 15-year-olds. Oh, why this? Why that? No one's perfect. No one's perfect.
So everybody, he ran back into his office. Caught me by surprise. Natural.
And Norby's fucking laugh right there. Pinchy Norby's, hey. I know the comments were coming in. Can no one say you didn't run the pinchy fade way? Or that's not a fitting name. No, that's a fitting name. That's a fitting name. That News with Norby's, they're all fitting names, cabron. They're all fitting names. I'm subscribed, man. Make a second channel. I'll double subscribe. He ends up laughing. El cabron. What say you? Let's leave it up to the Razas court. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I appreciate you, amiga. God bless you. How's the familia? How's the familia? If you ever wanted to jump on, amiga, we're coming up with panels from now to November. At least I know I got, of course, the beautiful wifey, mi hermana Jen Magana, Karina Powers, a couple other gentlemen that want to get on the panel, so we could talk that real shit, amiga. Play stupid game, win stupid prizes. Oh, man. Ahora? ¿Y ahora qué? I'm just saying, it really does roll over. It really does spill over from these pinchy cameras over to, you get hot, you start planning. Fuck that. Let's just give this motherfucker what he wants. What say the gente? That's right, Southtown SD, my boy. I appreciate you, cabron. Gracias for tapping in. That was crazy. So, again, I came in through the doors and I heard this audio. And I'm like, shit, this podcaster right now is on pins and needles. Pins and needles. What happens when you do something like that to civilians? Complete strangers to anything that has to do with any kind of code. Fuck the code. To civilians, they don't apply. That doesn't apply to them. So then what happens? Again, here we go. At the end of the day, couldn't control 15-year-old temper. And now in the corner, probably went to go get a beer, right? He took off right away, I think.
There he is. Gil. So everybody, he ran back into his office. Caught me by surprise. Natural.
That caught you by surprise. That's that. It's a like a snake, like a little snake move. Like, you know, hey, what's is that your wallet? That's what that is. It's a little, is that your wallet? By the time the glance goes down and you learn that lesson. Crazy, man. Crazy. Norby's is raza. Norby's is raza. So that's another reason. That's another reason we're talking about it, because Norby's is raza. From just doing videos, it wasn't him. Norby's was on the receiving end of a shitload of videos this whole last pinche. Since Cinco de Mayo, Norby's has been receiving videos getting clipped about him. Since Cinco de Mayo. The way he's carrying himself, in this situation was like a straight up grown man. All right, I'll turn the camera on if you want to see my ugly mug. Carrying himself like a straight up grown man. Or am I missing something? You convinced me otherwise. He wasn't carrying himself like a grown man. Confront someone that, like Whack 100, when he checked the GPS, 0.3 miles. That's like to the 7-Eleven. He went over there, Whack 100. He knocked on the door. Again, other people say, well, you know, what we got to do is avoid black and brown. I don't know nothing about black and brown, gente. I'm from Salinas. I'm from the Central Coast. Over here was a beautiful thing. When the movie Friday came out, we actually saw it at the Fox Theater in downtown Maine. I don't know what year that was. Someone drop it in the comments. When did Friday come out? Half of the theater was Mexicanos. The other half were the brothers. Everyone on had sweaters with like old English letters. Again, it looked like the movie Colors. Okay, straight up. It looked like Colors. But what I'm saying is that we always got along. So I don't understand that. I never will understand that black and brown going against each other. That black and brown going against each other is new to me. That'll always be new to me. And I'm glad. Keep that foreign to me because I don't want that concept to be in my head. Shout out to the 372s. Shout out to the ESCs. You know what it is. Norby's Raza. He's been getting it since Cinco de Mayo. He went live after. It was like a 20-minute live. That's all it was, like a 20-minute live. That dude Flacco from No Jumper, you's a motherfucking liar. You know that video clip was edited. And you didn't want to say nothing about it. You know that was 100%. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Say, I hate, this is what happens. People start lying and then believe their lies and will always back it up until the grave. When the truth doesn't get tired of repeating itself because it's the truth. Play the whole thing where he said black and brown. Don't just cut it at the black. I mean, you can cut it. You can do whatever the fuck you want, right? It's the internet. What am I telling you what to do on your channel or especially with your content? I'm just saying, you know, that was an edit. So for him to say the blacks and then just leave it at that. Again, that's their community. That's their business. I'm on the outside looking in, but that was some edited shit. Poor choice of words. Yeah. Poor choice of words, especially in the internet. Oh yeah. On the internet, they'll do you 10 ways from Sunday. You got to have thick skin when you jump on this thing. Because I'm telling you, the thumbnails will start rolling out on you. But us podcasters, you already know how we look at it, right? The more they talk about us, the better. I mean, the more they dislike it, the better. The more the comment that you're you're whatever, it don't matter. I got thick skin. Here we're always going to be on the right side of the coin. We're just speaking facts, 100%. Let's keep it real. Joey Knuckles says, edited my ass. Orale. Only thing that was clipped. He said, yeah, well, that's what I mean. Clipped. So again, the word context, Pinchy Joey. I'm from the hood, neither. I only went to high school 6 months, way. I'm not I'm not fucking no, you ain't talking to no college kid over here. I'm just from the streets. You know, I remember when I was giving out Chicano words on my community page. Oh, that's this language. That's that language. I'm like, that's Chicano language. You know how? Because that's what I grew up listening to, hearing. This is my experience. But anyways, that's what I mean by edited. It was cut. What about context? What about saying it's like the circus pinchy toy with symbols? I mean, none of that gets taken into consideration when they just narrow it down to 6'4" clips. But it is what it is. What was said? What was said? Yeah, watch what you say on this pinchy internet. I'll tell you that. Kimo Savi's in the casa says, this is between, órale, Kimo Savi. That's right, cabrón, órale. I like that name, cabrón. Between Orbeez and Gil. Plain and simple, just like when Marvelous and Gil ran into each other. Again, that situation, talking about that situation, my 2 cents, I already talked about this, but I'm going to reiterate this thing. Anytime there's family involved, I don't give a fuck. And I only know generations from the 60s and up. Generations that grew up or raised from the 60s and up. And I don't care. I've never heard a generation of anyone teach anything, and I come from the last generation that was getting taught in school shit. I never heard anyone say you ever involved children. Correct me if I'm wrong. Chicanos, we were like the pinche Italians. Remember? Remember at the Godfather when they're at the big mesa right there? And the one guy stands up. I don't agree. But he didn't say no. He wanted a cut of the pinche, the work. He goes, I don't agree. I just don't want it around schools and children. And no somos animal. So I don't give a fuck. I mean, when you start running up on someone, anyone that has a kid, again, how bad is it? Just set it up. We could just set it up. Call Mikey, 831-205-1735. We'll get this shit going. You want to get it out of your system? Get it. Bring your whole crew. We'll VIP them. We'll first class them all. Bring them all. But just like when they ran into each other, it was the same situation. Just give it a little bit, and there's plotting and planning going on. Plotting and planning. Hold on. What's the best approach? Hold on. Well, then that's not really true you. True you is really instinct. Your instinct is either to protect your family, or it's going to be like, oh, this is a situation where this needs to be done, or you have to match energy. I guess that's the best way to say it.
Your host, live from North Hollywood. I noticed somebody was talking about me. And you know what? Hey, shout out West Coast Graffiti for this one. But let's see what he has to say. Will he open the door? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see. Farmers insurance. I'm going to say maybe the E. Which one do you guys think it is? Is it this guy right here? E? Gil, you in there? Gil! I'm pretty sure that's his truck right there. Since he wants to talk, let's talk. He wants to talk about me. Let's talk. Gil, is this one your studio?
Randy Jeans in the casa. Be ashamed for walking the wrong path, I say, because it will come back around when you sow shit, man. Definitely 100%. Everything will come back around. You don't want to snake anybody. You get snaked. It comes back around. In this life, I guarantee you we're the next. And one or the other. DJ Fidel says, Gil's going to the LA County Jail for that one, Bato. You got to show his paperwork. You don't want to show your paperwork? You got to show your paperwork now. No, people, the controversy on that, cabron. The controversy on that is the expunge paperwork. Right? Because, right, if it's not, and again, looking at, they ask for the pinche papeles all the time is because, again, we go back to the code. Chicanos, ¿cómo que somos Chicanos? We're like the pinche Italianos. We can't have weirdos next to us. We can't have creeps next to us. Immediately, that's just code of honor. Weirdos, creeps, and then there's different categories. Okay, I don't want to keep going on down and down the list. And unfortunately, that world is a fucking, to the youngsters. I say that to say this. That world is a pinchy nightmare. Avoid that with anything. Wearing stripes and bragging and boasting. I did that and I did this and I did that. That's all you got. Unfortunately, in your life to talk about, because that's all you're ever, that's the highlight. You're going to stay handcuffed to it. He's got to show his paperwork now. Oh, damn. That was a good one, cabrón. I'm going to start pinning these comments.
I'm guessing it's one of these two because he parked his truck right next to it. Gil, I'm just here to talk. That's all. Just talk like men do. If anybody's going to hold Raza accountable, let it be Raza.
Now, real talk. Who knows what happens, right? This is YouTube Landia, so people see these videos, even behind the walls. Ahí se miran todos esos pinches videos. What happens again? Because you created these situations. Again, leaders, supposed leaders of the community, leaders, elected officials. Here was the photo like this. Leave constituents hanging high and dry and don't even think they deserve an apology or an explanation. The videos that are going to roll out because of this right here are going to be off the chain. This shit is viral, gente. This shit is super viral, or at least in the Chicano genre, right? I don't know the Chicano genre. I'm not knocking everyone else, the raza. And if you want to include yourself in la bola, hey, está bien, man. Está bien. Here we're coming up on November. We're pointing out the real pinche enemy, los enemigos de nosotros, the ones que nos quieren matar con toda esta comida y químicos y cochineros. And we're dying like 20 years younger than we should and having strokes at 30 years old. And, you know, we're going to better the raza up. But here is some Chisme Tube.
Gil, is that you? We might as well, this talk has been needing to happen, so let me ring the bell. I don't mean to be rude, but I need...
And again, why not talk things out, gente? People are acting like talking things out is the wrong thing to do. We seen the video with on Rhodium Radio that was on Friday night. Gente, you just seen a video of two men talk things out. That's a shock to some people. Well, this and I get it. People are gonna say, well, this angle, that angle, and that's two grown-ass men talking it out. Why is that a shock? More of that needs to happen. Instead of, you know what? Someone give me a call. You know what? He's in here. I'll go and grab the homie. You know what? Let's go look for him. Wow. Crazy.
to find them so we could actually talk like real men. If not, we'll stay here either till my phone dies or he comes out. Because we should be able to like talk as men. As you can see, I have the protection. Just me by myself, nobody else. Here looking for American Cholo. That's his truck right there. Yeah.
Si se puede, I know what you mean, cabrón. I know what you mean. I had said at the car show incident that was already se pasaron, man. That's just the first show of the year. We got like another 20 shows that are huge promotional shows that everyone's going to be at and stuff like that. And then around family. O sea, que Dios preste dominio propio, cabrones. It does. It takes templanza, you know? People with big egos. Okay, the result of an ego, remember, the ego is really, having an ego is really you exhibiting a deficiency in your life in another area. And that deficiency in your life of another area could be validation, self-esteem, respect. And even that can have more further root issues on why some people have a complex like this podcaster that we're talking about. Huge complex. Almost 50 years old and still feels like he needs to try to earn respect. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Talking about individuals on the internet, that automatically goes to show who the fuck a person is. Come on now. Talking about going after someone. And again, this all stemmed from, according to what I've researched, the definition of the word Chicano. Then we started talking about Miklo. And at some point or another, yes, it looked like there was some pinchy separation started happening. But it never was, at least on my end, never will be geographical lines. I'm done with that. I'm done with all that. That was the first thing I was done with. And after that is I made up my mind. I ain't going to abandon La Familia, abandon this, abandon that for nobody. But now we got the content creator series of fighting. Pull up. You're so brave. Pull up. Pull up. You know what? We're going to make an announcement right now. I'm going to take that fade for Norby's. We got to take that friendly fade for Norby's. Why don't you pull up and all expenses paid wherever? We'll do it in San Fer. We'll do it in San Fer. I know a few boxing clubs. And I'll take that fade. And guess what you'll hear? Whispers. Crickets. Nada. I'm not saying I'm some kind of... No, I'm not saying that. Shit, I'm like a 6-foot lanky guy, right? But people will turn it down because they'll just be like, he's a boxing coach or whatever. What I'm really saying is someone got your number.
Oh. Does anybody know which one it is? It's got to be one of these. Let's see. We got farmer's insurance. I don't think that's it. We do have this one.
Fuck your feelings, said Mexican versus Honduran. There you go, cabrón. You're trying to promote a pinche boxing fight or what? So they all walk in with Honduran flags, Mexican. Again, that's healthy shit. When you started seeing Macho Camacho, when you started seeing Duran, the guys from Nicaragua, wherever they were from, repping their flags, they wore it on their chest. They weren't confused. They weren't saying, I'm Mexicano. They weren't confused where they came from. They wore it on their chest. It was very clear. So like that, yes, cabrón. In the street, of course we don't propagate that way. Cálmate. In the street, no. But some shit's carrying over now. Car show. Outside the podcast, a door was knocking. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, there he is, guys. There he is. You.
And what ensued. Fuck your feelings, says Mexicanos number one. Calmado, cabrón, calmado. You're like, let me go. Let them know, though, so they know I'm Mexicano. So they know I'm Mexicano. Hey, I got love for everybody, man. Again, at the end of the day, they're putting labels on us, right? Original indigenous people from Mexico, they don't put themselves even as Oaxacans or whatever state they're from. You know what? They're from the Wasabi, from the Apple Valley, that's how they know who their people are. They're tribal. But we put labels on them. Okay, they're from this city, they're from that state. Or you know what? They were born in the country of Mexico, so they're all Mexican. And I started doubting. I started saying, no, there's pure blood indigenous raza in Mexico still, especially toward the southern parts. And if Wayward Son is right and our lineage comes from our mothers, then cabrón, I'm gonna hit that DNA. I got to hit the DNA. I know it got to be like over 70% then. Because my grandma and on my grandmother's side, starting above my mother, beautiful indigenous women.
So everybody, he ran back into his office. Caught me by surprise. Natural.
And that other pendejo, he knew he fucked up. Right away. Shitting bricks. Rightfully so. Look what you did, Mr. Citizen. Call the police, taggers. Just saying. Or did you do your duty somehow? How's that like unraveling in your head? How's that playing out in your head? You did your civic duty? How? You know there's probably cameras. I know I could see it happening. It's like, what'd you do? Like, hey, your wallet? Is that what you did? Hey, pick up your wallet. Is that your wallet? Or a little trip. You did a little trip move. The trip, boom. No matter what, we know it was a pussy-ass little snake move. Excuse my language. The podcast is called Run the Fade Podcast. Are we going to give Norby's his respect? Absolutely. I'm telling you, man. 100%. Iceland number one. Orale. Facts. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you. Ireland. That's right. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you, amiga. I'm telling you. Again, when we get inside that ring, we'll handle all of it. Gente, I couldn't believe it when I was like, I still don't believe it, man. Fuck. This shit is going viral right now. All over the Chicano genre. They're going crazy on this one. Now, I don't know about pointing the finger. When people try to point the finger in your comments, gente, you guys do try to say, well, you know, he backed up him, and this guy should be doing this, and this guy should be doing that. Gente, everyone's entitled to their opinion at the end of the day, but everyone, there's nothing but men involved in these situations, so everyone's a grown-ass man. So calmados, okay? Ain't no one come on this YouTube thing to click up with nobody. That I'm in a clique. One moves, we all move. One jump, we all jump. I don't know about that. I was just in that por tantos años that follower mentality is gone. Long gone. Julio Soto says Gil is Honduran. No, no, I think I've heard him say videos que ese way, no le cae that label and stuff like that. But I don't know why he doesn't like the word Latin. I don't know why the word Latin, Latino. If someone tells me the word Latino, dispensa, gente. This is Chicano too, but I'm going to let you know. If someone tells me the word Latino, then I'm thinking Central and South American. Period. That's how I'm thinking. You don't have to agree with me. If you don't, more power to you. Drop that pinche comment if you don't agree with me. When I hear the term Latino, I think Central America. South America too. It's all Indian raza, indigenous blood anyways. Look at the features, man. La raza de Ecuador. La raza out there. Just look at the facial features. When they start getting mixed with that light skin, well, then you know what happened. We talk about that a lot on the channel. But again, I don't want to digress. Latinx, I don't know why he just, when he was on the Power 106 interview, why he didn't just tell the people, why didn't he tell the guy at Power 106, you know what? No, I'm not Mexican. So, no, I'm Honduran. But I know what you mean. All my homeboys are Mexican. It would have took a second to clarify that. No one has to do anything again. What are we telling men what to do? No one has to do anything, man. This is YouTube Landia, but the shit looks to be getting, at the beginning of spring, caliente, way. Como un sartén, way. Me and the wife were just talking about that. Getting some new cast iron pinchy pans. Jaime's in the casa. Can Gil hold the Huelga bird flag? Chingados. No, he's he catches a little bit of county. He'll stay in the county. He would stay in the county way. They would look at him. He'll get letters from all the construction companies that he's ever worked for. They'll send 30, 40, 50 letters certified with gold emblems and crests on thick cardstock paper and say he's such a good guy that he signed up for the city council, got fired, and didn't explain anything to anybody. The Huelga bird flag. Damn, that one crazy photo was like from the 1970s, black and white, 5 of them. They're sitting on a day room floor. I know. Members only stuff. Miss Chicano. That's right, Mario. Well, Chicano's not a real racial thing anyway, so Gil's. Yeah, again, I never asked anybody growing up. Nothing, man. Nothing. Now that I think about it, when me growing up and most of my friends, it was a lot of bad situations, man. I had buddies that were single moms. I was fortunate to have both parents, but I had buddies that had single moms, single dads, raised by the grandmas, raised by the grandpas, in the foster homes, living in hotels, all that. It was carnalismo. It was a brotherhood anyways. We were just all in the same situation, all just coming out the ghetto. The ghetto. We were just stepping out in the ghetto, and the street was what it was. You see the Cadillac with the gangster walls rolling by, and the 6'4" rolling by, and really didn't have a chance, man. But then you snap out of it later and find out choices. Fuck, your feelings says he's laughing. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, if you're Latino, wear it on your chest, man. Put that shit on your heart, wear it on your sleeve. Should have told Power 106, you know what? I represent Latino podcasters. I'm actually Hondureño, but, all my homies are Mexican. It would have took a second. So it looks like there was again, you're going to have to deduce what you're going to deduce.
be able to like talk as men. As you can see, I have the protection, just me by myself, nobody else. Here looking for American Cholo. That's his truck right there.
That's how we do it. By himself. You ain't got to involve anyone else. By yourself. Actually, that was part of a code, right? And the reason they told you that is because now there's less dedos que te pueden puntar. Less bocas that can... That was it.
Gil! Does anybody know which one it is? It's gotta be one of these. Let's see. We got farmer's insurance. I don't think that's it. We do have this one. Oh, there he is, guys. There he is. Gil.
Gee, Norby's all full of energy. Ichi Norby's all full of energy. There he is. Ichi Norby's, man. Por eso todo les cae bien el güey, man. I'm going to take another shot for that one, Norby. This is going to be the last one. We're going to come up on our super pinchy viral moment in the Chicano genre. You heard it right here. Live on Chicano Tube. Live on Chicano Street. So we're going to talk about something that's trending. Of course, we're going to talk about it. And maybe he'll call in. Maybe right now he'll call in the last couple minutes. And we'll extend it a couple minutes. See, here we're just, at the end of the day, believe it or not, gente. Yeah, we're talking cheese, man. We're talking cheese, man. But the goal, it would be to hash shit out. I'm not one of these pendejos that's just pushing a line and war. O esto, algo. If I react, I react. It's chisme too. Forget about it. Most of you guys are tuned in because of it. It's entertainment, hopefully, at the end of the day. Hopefully, it's worth your pinchy time, that you work hard, put in your pinchy man hours, you know, and protect your familias and try to make some memories, cabrones. So we're going to talk about it. But at the end of the day, we don't push that line against. The only gripe I got is with pendejos that say they're representing the raza. And they're not. Actions. Now it's on the internet. Everything. Now this también is on the internet. Actions speak louder than words. All these actions shown, sneaky, slithery little snakes. Slithery little... Like when Richie woke up at the pinche El Abuelo's house, remember? And Bob took off. He went to go do a little jale. And he woke up. Y ahí estaba un pinche El Elder right there. Remember, he peeled off the rattlesnake? Chinga su madre. Some good carnitas, huh? Shot number 4. That's the last one. We're coming up right now. Let me read the last of the comments. Norbert was thinking about calling the one time. I don't know. And that's none of my business, way. Call the one time. I ain't like one of these pendejos that say defund the police. I'll tell you that. How the fuck does that make sense? I live in Salinas. We're about 50% staffed on our PD. We have people getting assaulted that are not getting police going out to them. And the same people que dicen we don't want to even see cops anywhere are the same people that are causing this to happen. So it has to make sense. When the math doesn't math, the meme says. That's the new meme, huh? Shit, I'm getting hot, man. The math has to math, gente. This doesn't math. What doesn't math? A sneaky little snake move. We were just talking about these motherfuckers, huh? We were just talking about how slithery they are, man. On Sunday, we did a little pop-up live on Sunday. We're just talking about how slick they are, huh? Cabrones. So again, I don't know that, and anyone can do what the hell they want. I'm not saying call tag. I'm gonna tell you straight from the corazón, cabron. I'm a businessman. I'm a family man. You got to leave me out of those fucking games as far as you can. You want to hear that kind of stuff? The members only. The members only trip out. They'll trip out. Nothing to brag about. Those videos in the members only, how many pinchy views do you think they would get with a badass thumbnail? Yeah. Nothing to brag about, man. So again, I don't know. Anyone could do what the hell they want. But as far as talking, going to resort and talk to someone one-on-one, that's how it should be. Orale, that's right, Norte. Gain a new member. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you. He was probably nervous. Nah, he was happy as hell. He was energetic as hell. What you talking about? Ahí estaba el güey que, vamos a ir a buscarlo, vamos a encontrarlo, y no más queremos hablar. Because they've been dropping videos every day. They've been dropping videos every day since Cinco de Mayo. What would you do? What would you do? The thought process was, hey, let me go and confront this guy because obviously he's not going to stop. He's not going to want to sit down. Why am I going to keep calling like a middleman that's never really going to make the connection happen? And guess what we got to do? Pull up. Man, Gil, where you at, man? You look like you're in the ghetto. What the fuck? Bro, where you And I'm sorry, man. I don't know where he's at, but damn. The hood right there. Everything got bars on it, gente, like triple bars. They got 3 layers of bars on every window. I don't know where he's at. Shout out to one time, one of the primos. I went down to L.A., and he did about, 26, 28. I hadn't seen him, but anyways, when I went down to L.A., he told me I'm on 105th and Vermont. No bullshit. 100 and I think this was the days where you had to print out the MapQuest. I don't know if you're old enough to remember that. This is the days you had to print out the MapQuest. 105th in Vermont. Okay, the tia's house. I pulled up. They done had that house for like 40 years or more. That thing looked like the movie Friday. I was waiting for the Schwinn to come down the street. But yeah, Gil's in the hood. He's in the hood. So shit like that's going to happen. Address is getting put out there. You're right in the middle of it. Do I wish that on him? Hell no. You want to fuck with people's familias? No comment. Hi, Ivan Norris from the South. No, well, what do you mean? He's a resident, bro. He's a resident, bro. What do you mean? He's a local. Yeah. Well, yeah, he's a local. He has an address. But what are you talking about, bro? Like him? He'll be in the pinche sweat lodge, cabrón. Norbis will be in the sweat lodge, way. The gente. Yeah. You don't just turn on, you turn on that. Well, you can, but no. You got a twisted way. Gnarly Vatos in the casa. Gil gonna be scared like Boo Boo was when he went back to LA County for 20 years. For what did he go back for? People aren't putting videos out about that, about the DV. Ain't no one talking about that one, huh? Why? Because it's Gil's homie? We're just gonna leave it at that. Norby's gonna write the mayor a letter. What do you mean he's gonna write the mayor a letter? Respect is only given to men that are out here busting their asses 50 hours a week. Those are man hours. No time for your online YouTube bullshit drama. I know. And the guys sometimes are worse, man. Pinche vatos are even worse. But again, amiga, I at least say that this is fair. For me, I'll present the opportunity. We'll put on a show for the people. All expenses paid. Come and settle it like men. And you know what? Even after that, shake hands and have a beer. Because I don't hold grudges. My heart is clean at night. I forgive everybody. I don't care how deep the scar is. You're forgiven. Because I have to sleep at night. And because I'm going to heaven. Very worth it, buddy. Put entertainment, great stuff. Yeah, you know what's going to be very worth it también? November, cabrón. I'll see you in November for that Thanksgiving banger. I think someone's going to the dentist after that fight. I think someone's going to the dentist. That's going to be you know what? They're not going to fight, cabrón. In November, this November for Thanksgiving, they're going to thump. They're going to thump. That's all you're going to hear. Boom, bat. Boom, boom, bat. Hi, you know what? Calmado, way, man. Calmado, man. No, that does happen. You know, again, we grew up here in Salinas way. So, you know how the demographics are in Salinas. You know, it's like 90-10. Again, according to me. And I've been here all my life. I think it's like 90-10. I'm talking about red and blue and stuff like that. But I don't know. But I did meet some real sureños. If you were in the 90s, a sureño in Salinas, you were a real sureño. That means you were running fades at PE, at lunch, before school, and after school. So respect, man. Those guys that still got scars, I ran into a couple of them. One at the mall, one at a mechanic shop, and we just kind of laughed about how crazy shit is. And it's crazy because all of us are like trying to be on some positive shit now. Serio, and it seems like everyone's trying to get in that, and we were always trying to get out of that, but that's all we knew. Older brothers, placement, YA, all that stuff, man. I want to talk about that, man. Modern day warrior, I work 40 hours away, man. Hey, handle it, man. That's grown. And don't let nobody tell you, no matter what the 9 to 5 is, that it's not something honorable. Because you could be doing more dishonorable shit. Dishonorable to your family. Maybe not dishonorable to your homies. Maybe not dishonorable to those that you're trying to please, but dishonorable to your family. So if you work, whatever, and what you do, that's very, very honorable. The numbers don't add up. Oh, you mean Runner getting 50,000 subscribers overnight? Oh, man. Or the live that I saw that had like 1,000 people watching. Crazy. Or the clip that got sent to me that has the audio that I played. It had like 1,000 viewers because the people,
as you can see, I have
le encanta.
the protection. Just me by myself. Nobody else. Here looking for American Cholo. That's his truck right there. Gil! Does anybody know which one it is? It's gotta be one of these. Let's see. We got farmer's insurance. I don't think that's it. We do have this one.
It's in the ghetto, man. There's triple bars everywhere. Triple, quadruple bars. Everything got bars. You're staring through bars. Which here in Salinas, the only thing I ever remember that had bars was the projects. Who remembers that? I think the projects had bars on Calle Cebu, right there next to the Cristo Rey. The projects. A lot of people don't even remember about that. It was a neighborhood, but they're like maybe 30 deep.
Oh, there he is, guys. There he is. Gil. So everybody, he ran back into his office. Caught me by surprise. Natural.
That pinchy energy that Norby has. He started it like that. He ended it with that energy, cabron. I got your back without even saying it, cabron. What's right is right, or what's wrong is wrong. Now, okay, on the other side, let's play devil's advocate. Oh, fucking Mikey, you're biased. Fucking Mikey, yeah, we know your team this, your team that. All the comments. You guys can say what you want. It's all to the good. It's all to again. You think I'm the last cat that's gonna run with the clique, a crew? I got your back. We're all grown ass men, and we all have individual platforms. Now, some of you say, okay, the voice for Chicanos and all that. Well, I respectfully. Y tú ya sabes que somos mexicanos, nos encanta de vez en cuando el pleito, chingazos, el chisme siempre. Siempre están las tías en cada fiesta hablando del chisme. Did I tell you a story? It was a couple months ago. Me senté con un pozole next to una de mis tías. Y nomás me senté y una tía estaba hablando con dos más tías en la mesa. Y ahí me senté en la mesa. Y siempre yo saludo entrando a la puerta. I say hi to everyone. You have to do that if you're in a Mexican family. If you don't say hi to every one of the aunts and uncles, everyone that's on top of your generation, out of respect, you're getting talked about. Let's just keep that real. So I talked to everyone. So I sat down with dos tías, and then with a pozole, wonderful pozole. Dos tías y una amiga, ¿verdad? But no, it was one of the uncle's wives. So a political aunt. And one of the tías was like, oh, sí, estuvo bien gacho. So nos encanta el chisme. The chisme is in the blood, so we talk about it 10% of the time. Hit them. Oh, that's right. Carnalito EBK is in the casa. I said my boy super pinchy viral moment that the fucking whole internet just got electrocuted on is I just said, just jump in the studio. Well, actually, it was the wifey too. And the wifey was like, man, did you see that? I'm like, jump in the studio, power that bitch up. We go talk about this. And maybe Norby's will call in. But it seemed like it was, okay, so playing devil's advocate. So let me see. I'm looking at it through Gil. Okay. Está mirando la ventana. Ya lo miró. He's just pacing back and forth. pacing back and forth, planning. It's not instinct to some people. It's not. Like what's going to happen is not instinct. It's strategies. It's wait a second. I mean, who knows? Maybe he's putting his wallet over here, making some last phone calls, and who knows? Maybe it was some kind of movie moment for him. We're in the age where, someone knocks on the studio door. So say if I'm here, someone knocks on the studio door, I'm answering that bitch. Straight up. El que no debe, no teme. What do I owe you? Oh, you don't like we talked about it? Well, okay. What's the closest boxing gym to you? What's the closest boxing gym to you? You don't like that I said that? What's the closest boxing gym to you? Oh, I don't like that. What's the closest boxing gym to you? What's a date that works for you? Well, yeah, all of that. All those terms agreed to. It's simple. It's simple. This shit is spilling over. It's crazy. We just began car show season in the spring. Here comes the summer and we still have the fall. Vámonos, cabrones. It's getting all bad. ACB chemistry. It's not getting all bad, man. Aquí estamos nomás chismeando, gaslighting shit a little bit too también, cabrón, because, we got to talk about it. But we could settle this. We can handle this. So anyways, I can't wait to see the rest of the videos, gente. I'm going to wrap this one up. This thing just went viral. It just electrocuted everywhere. I mean, I'm going to go to like 3, 4, 5 platforms that I really appreciate their input and their insight. A lot of people are going to be mentioning different platforms. How come he's not standing up? How come this? How come that? You guys are entitled, all 100 of you guys plus are entitled to your pinchy opinions. I'll tell you that. And so you guys go ahead and comment here at the bottom of the video what you think. I want you to comment, por favor, do me a favor. If you're listening podcast style también, well, after this podcast is done now, go ahead and drop a comment on your next break. Who you think is in the right, who you think is in the wrong, what outcomes are possible, what are the possible outcomes from this happening, and will this be the beginning de algo más, or did it just end right now? That's right, Anthony Reese. That's right. Maxine Barrela's in the casa. Hola, amiga. I appreciate you. Chicano Tube ladies are in here. Anthony Reese, that's right. He said fake. You think it was all set up? I don't think it was set up. I haven't said one single word of anything. Ni ha dicho nada de nada. This has all been audio. And it's been pretty clear from what I heard. I don't need to hear this more than I think ya 2-3 veces que lo tocamos. It's very pretty clear. The videos are coming out right now. A snake move. Number what? How many snake moves now? How many snake moves? This is snake move number. So what do the people say? Are they going to want to go over there? Is he still talking politics? Is he still talking politics for the people? Politics? Still talking about money and bettering the people and helping the raza? Is that what is he still going to keep talking about that? I want to know. He's still talking about empowerment and helping and low level. Everything is still low level, right? Above that, we're better than that. That's what I want answers to. I already know he wants to jump on the Güeros platform. I already know that. I already know he wants to go on that couch. Even if he had to start beef every week with a different guy, he would do it. Absolutely. This has been crazy. So the internet just exploded with this. Nino America tapped in. A couple other people tapped in. I'm going to go and watch what they got to say about the situation. I've just been right here. I'm about 4 Puerto Vallarta tragos in. Thank you guys again for hitting that like, hitting that subscribe, live on Chicano Tube, live on Chicano Street. The Chicano Express stepped in the building. Órale, saludos, carnal. It was a sticky, very sticky situation, cabrón. Very, very sticky. Did you hear it?
Gil! Does anybody know which one it is? It's gotta be one of these. Let's see. We got farmer's insurance. I don't think that's it. We do have this one. Oh, There he is, guys. There he is. Yo.
Modern Day Warrior says, damn, I want some Cali Max. Is that what that sounds like, Way? It sounds like a pinche McDonald's hamburger. You notice he hasn't mentioned too much about that? Well, I wouldn't want to I wouldn't want to represent anything political at that point. Fade number 1 over here. Pepper spray. Car show. I'm just saying, if you were a bigger public image, you wouldn't be ready for that kind of publicity. You would not. You would be inundated with shit that would probably cause problems in your personal life. I'm saying it's crazy. We go out of our way and we do these things, and then we don't like it, when people shit talk, or, again, no one's ready for that level. Where then they start blackballing, canceling, all that shit. That's right, you guys. Hit that like, chat. What stage? See, chat. Was this fake or stage? When can we see the video? I'm saying I got some exclusive, because you already know that Mikey cabrones. Everyone sends those videos into Mikey. For you guys that are plugged in on IG, I appreciate you guys. Gracias, man. I miss a lot of shit, man. If I'm not handling business right when I get out of work, I hit the off button, and I'm right here with my familia and mis perros right now. I can hear them barking. I'm going to go back there and just wrestle with them for a couple minutes just to unwind. Central Cal says, Norby's had it coming. Okay, you knock on someone's door, you can, but you know what? Give him the credit, St. Cal, for this. There could have been 10 vatos in there. There could have been a podcast. He didn't even know. It could have been fucking hood stocks could have been over there, 6 deep. I mean, I'm just saying. But Norby's, to me, he's a civilian. Now, he has a Run the Fade podcast. Yes. At some point, if you have a podcast that's called Run the Fade, what are you going to do eventually? Run your pinchy fade, man. And he did it. He started that shit laughing. He ended that shit laughing. Norby's, I kid you not, right before my wife, I was outside and she told me to go look at the phone. I told her, you know what? I'm going to reach out to Norby's and I'm going to invite him on the platform. Now, obviously, I'm talking about some fresh shit. Like right now, there's some fresh shit that just popped off. Fresh. Hot off the press shit. Just went hot right now. So obviously right now I'm not going to extend that to him, cabron, but you already know what it is. And even to the other individual, my platform is open. 100% open. Cuando quieras, whatever you want to do, have that conversation, more than glad to. Let's talk about the word Chicano. And let's settle that matter once and for all. That's all it is. The word Chicano. We'll settle the word Chicano matter, and that's it, because that's all you got with me. That's all you got with me. Anyways, you guys, I'm coming up on 9 o'clock, man. Let me read the last of the comments. At least Norby's pulled up. St. Cal just dropped the dos bolas. I got 2 on it. Hey, órale, cabrón. I appreciate you, cabrón. At least that. Let's give credit. And I know, we talk shit, way, and no one gets along with everybody, and especially Mexicanos. We're good at talking shit, man. Mexicanos are good. We're going to call you out your name, right? We're going to call Alvin and the Chipmunks, or, we're going to start calling out your name. You know what I mean? Las orejas, trompas. There's some funny ones. There's some even funnier ones, but I won't say them here. But we're good at giving nicknames. So at least Norby's pulled up. Yeah, at least Norby's pulled up. And Norby's is raza, way. Norby's is raza. You can support who you want to support. Man, that's all to the good. No comment on this, Mikey. Rudy Orona, orale. Let's see what's gonna happen. Boy, they're gonna be talking about this shit all week long. I'm gonna notifications on shit. I don't, way, because man, I just got so much going on, way. Siempre, way. I try to balance more shit. More personal time with the family. My bad. Did Norby calls anybody? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Is he entitled to? How am I going to tell a man what to do? I'm not going to tell no man what to do. If someone wants to jump like a 15-year-old teenager, well, then he's going to do what he does. Because, You know, if someone's going to call on the offending end, a tagger on the wall, this and that. See, all that shit is commendable and this and that. It's easy. If you hate the motherfucker, you're gonna find anything to throw at him. Let's just keep that a buck. If you hate somebody, so I've often said this, what's right is right or what's wrong is wrong. Now notice about Alvin and the Chipmunks, I never said once, he's a sellout or hypocrite for wanting to get on the Gavacho's couch. No, I never said that. Why? Because go and listen to my audios on previous videos. I said this, any real one, and I'm not saying he's one, I think he's far from one, would not turn down the invitation to get on the Gavacho's platform because real ones hardly don't get those opportunities. We don't get those opportunities given to us. All the adversity that we grew up with and struggle and everything that we had to endure and come out of, you give us an opportunity like that to lift our brand, we're going to take it. I never called him that because I didn't see it that way. So this is not, no, but it's the raising your hand to represent the people and then getting fired from that for when it didn't benefit you enough. When it didn't benefit you enough, let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. When it didn't benefit you enough, you stopped representing the people. But what'd you do? Instead of telling the people you did that, you snuck out the back door. Disco Super Visto. Anyone heard from Marvelous or Tony A? I have, Tony went live on Saturday night. So we know there was an interview with one of Gangster Chronicles, which is one of the individuals. Ay, se me va el nombre. He's from, he came up, I think, in the 80s, right? Late 80s, early 90s. That was a whole different era, cabron. Back then, we had tapes, cabrones. We had tapes that were writing on them. Drive-by music. It was a crazy time. Different days. I haven't heard anything. Marvelous did the Bible talk. I would like to jump on a Bible talk with Marvelous. I would like to. That'd be interesting, man. To be real, Norby shouldn't have pulled up. After calling that man the B word, should have fought back. Instead of having the phone up, I know, it's a 2024 reaction. People record things for different reasons, too. People record things, for different reasons. I got my backup. People record things sometimes for backup and documentation. I don't know. We don't want to start with that and really raise the other guy, Alvin, up on a pedestal because he's got so many contradictions. It's not even funny. It's not even fair. The contradictions he has on his channel. It's not even fair. They haven't even started to cut videos. And again, I'm not propagating for that because I'm not instigating any kind of online nothing. This is Chicano Tube. We're on Chicano Street. I get the clips sent to me on IG. The people want me to talk about this. I'm going to talk about what the people want me to talk about. Fuck your feelings, says Alvin and the Chipmunks. That's right. Hey, the muela, when they cut the muela off the eyebrow, I was like, damn, that thing. Someone sent me a screenshot. It literally must have been the day after they cut the mole off. Someone sent me a screenshot, and it was like the day after they cut the mole. And I kid you not, that thing was like the Gaza pyramid deep on his forehead. And I'm like, damn, you really got to be self-conscious to the week before Marvelous clowns the mole to the week after you get it carved off. I don't even think, if he didn't even do that at the doctor's office, I'll tell you why. If he would have did it at the doctor's office, they would have sewed it up and it would have had a clean finishing cut and a clean look and maybe even covered it. Instead, it looked like El Tío Chuy just grabbed a buck knife in the garage and went at it. Okay, it's 9 o'clock, gente. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit the bell, man. Hit the all. I don't believe it is the title of this video, and I'm going to leave it up. I want the Razas Court to pin you guys. Do you believe what you hear? Who's in the right? Who's in the wrong? Drop a comment now and let me know at the end of this video. I'll be watching out for notifications now because this shit is now super viral all over the place. And you heard it here first, cabrones. Live on Chicano Tube, live on Chicano Street. Remember what I always say, the most important things, mi raza? Remember what I always say. In the end, all you got is the memories.